This is Townsville bars. You can't swim in the ocean here in summer because the stingers will get you. Why would you want it with bars like that? That's the ocean out there. It's all sand bottom, little sandy beaches and everything. Christo's going to check the water out. That there is a purpose-built fishing wharf just off the rocks beside the bar. Then supply you with the rod holders and cleaning tables and everything. What a good idea. Magnetic Island out there, our favourite island. Might go out there tomorrow. Seagulls over there. There. This is looking at the bars from the other side. That's a restaurant. I don't know what that is. It's a lifeguard shelter. Right across here is the beach. A bit of a southeaster blowing away. It's good because the people take it down there. Nice place to have a bar overlooking the ocean. This is still down along the waterfront. There's about 2 kilometres of it. Marina. It's been really dry up here. A fellow was telling us at the information centre. He said they were in the middle of a big drought, like everywhere else. In the caravan park at Townsville, and this thing kind of pulled up just across from us. Good paint job. We're well up into the tropics now. We're not all that far from Cairns. That's Hinchinbrook Island. Hinchinbrook Channel just behind it. A little bit of cloud hanging around. Looks like it's rained overnight, but pretty nice today. This is Cardwell Beach. The fella's down there with a net. Must be after some bait or prawn. That's the main street up there. Follows the beach along. There's all the islands out there. We're still about 250 k's from Cairns. This is Tully. Got the highest rainfall per year in Australia. And guess what? It's raining. We took a detour off the highway near Innisfail to have a look at a little place up in the jungle, up in the hills, called Paranella Park. He came out from overseas about 100 years ago, I think, and built this. It hasn't been lived in for quite a while. I bet it was really nice though when he built it. Yeah, apparently what happened, about 20 years ago there was a fire went through the place and burned it almost down. It's been neglected ever since. Because it's all rainforest and always wet, it's deteriorated fairly quick. Look at the size of that area. Now look at that. That's just down below the castle. That's unbelievable. I like the film like 20 years ago. Incredible, this place. Those are all little change rooms. That's green cane. Fish over there stirring the water up. Oh, geez, that's a big eel. About 6 foot long. These trees were planted here 70 years ago and they lived to be 1,000. They're pretty high. They'll be pretty big when they're 1,000 years old. There's trail going through the jungle everywhere, all over the place. Apparently, when he built this, it used to be the highway went past it. Oh, I don't know, 70 or 80 years ago when he built it. And they changed the highway and it's now 20 k's to the east. They have 3 weddings a week here and they've had 3 or 4 big major movies made here. That fountain's fed by the waterfall. The waterfall's up higher and the water must be piped down in the waterfall. It's all gravity, works from gravity. Flying foxes hanging in the trees. I'm in about the middle of the tunnel. That's our one way. That's looking out the other. That was a pretty big job putting that tunnel through. There's a hell of a lot of soil over the top of it. It's a pretty big hill. Apparently they're going to restore it. They're going to spend about $10 million on it. We've arrived at Cairns. Little caravan park, pretty close to the centre of Cairns. Not many people here. Weather's alright so far. It's about 26 degrees but a bit overcast, and that makes it good because it's keeping the temperature down a bit. It's just right. I hope it stays like it. Of all the places they put me, they had to put me next to that big thing. A big off-road van. Huge. They picked up a hitchhiker at Townsville, I think. It's got 8 legs and big and hairy. The biggest tarantula I've ever seen. When we pulled in to Tully, it started to rain and it come out from under the bonnet and walked across the bonnet, and it's twice as big as any tarantula that I've ever seen anywhere, and disappeared down beside my side door somewhere. So I've gone around and sprayed all the doors with fly spray. I know it's still there. It's up under the car somewhere. I think I can hear it walking around sometimes. Anyway, if it gets in the car or in the van, I hope not. Still in the caravan park at Cairns, but I moved. Right across from where we were stopped, there was a yapping dog that wouldn't shut up, so I went and asked the fellow to move me somewhere else. So he did. It's a stone girl and a little baby. The baby just ran up underneath it. See his legs sticking out. Now this is a go. We're camped in a really nice little camping area up at Coranda. All jungle around us. The weather is absolutely perfect. No neighbours. We did have neighbours, but when we pulled up they packed the shit and picked their tent up and moved. Yeah, that's them down there. Good. Rather have no one near us. Oh, a little wallaby. What a top little caravan park with showers. Really nice. Nice little pool. And they're all little cabins. Beautiful inside. We had a look in them. Even got a little fireplace to sit around. Might light a fire there tonight. This tree's weird. It's every time the sun comes out it starts raining out of it. Must be dropping tiny little seeds. They're just falling like rain. This place gets better and better. They're having a all-you-can-eat spit roast in there tonight. The bloke just come around and $4 each. Right near where we're camping. Really friendly people in this caravan park. I knew I should have kept Dad's car. Look what I could have done with it. What a ripper. This is Coranda. We were here about 5 years ago and there was hardly anything here. It's probably 10 times bigger now than it was then. It's changed so much. Absolutely fantastic. We're just about to go down on the train and we're coming back on the sky rail. Ah, this is our train. We're on #1 carriage, so if the brakes give out, we're the first ones to get killed going down the hill. It's Barren Falls. It's a bit dry looking, not much water coming over them. Looks more like Barren Dribble. Cairns, Haven District. Cairns Airport.
Take note of the
Well, here we go up the hill. It's Cairns way over there. Cairns Airport. A little town called Smithfield, north of Cairns. This is alright. You we go, the end of the ride. Nice little river runs past Coranda. That's where we left from a while ago on the train, about, how long, an hour and a half? Or 2 hours ago?
No, 2.5.
2.5 hours ago, yeah. Went down the hill on the train, come back up on the chairlift. Tom's got the fire going, ready for the spit. Oh, there he is, the man himself.
He's, we nearly lost him on the 9th day. He was very close to death.
Got the fire going down there and all sitting around it. We're up at Coranda this morning, having a look around. We packed up from the caravan early. We're going to have a quick look around Coranda, then head to Cooktown. That last night was unbelievable. We had the 3 fellas own the caravan park, and they're all real characters. One we nicknamed Poetry Tom because he said poetry all night. For half an hour anyway. He was really good at it. And the other's name was Hans Christian. He was a real character. And then there was a funny thought was a fellow with a little baby kangaroo. We nicknamed him Dr. Thicknose because he reckoned there was a bird running around in the park. It was a curlew. He reckoned it was called a Thicknose. So we were all laughing about him, calling him Dr. Thicknose. But yeah, they had poetry and fire acts and all sorts of things. And all it cost us was $4 and we got an all-we-can-eat meal. It was unreal. Anyway, we're going to have a bit of a look around Coranda. It'll take us a while. It's a huge place now. There's thousands and thousands of markets here. This Coranda's incredible for what it used to be. I can't believe the place could have changed so much. We just come in the bird sanctuary, have a look around. Hello, Cookie. Swans know where to go to have a shower. Under the waterfall. This poser. Oh, here's a go. Holy mackerel. You're gonna have another go. Nah. Oh, this one took a liking to be boot. Oh, they're talking to me boot. I think it's the bird. Oh, now they're weird. Ah, it jumped on my hand. Bloody buggers. You ought to do a big crap on this. I knew it. It did. Yeah. We've left Corunda. We come down the hill off Corunda up the mountain range. Now we're heading towards Cooktown. And we've just got onto this road that follows the beach all the way along. Right along the edge of the beach all the way up. And it's 28 degrees. Beautiful weather. Slight breeze blowing. Jesus Christ, it's nice up here. Talk about deserted beaches, there's hundreds of kilometres of them. We're just coming into Port Douglas. Someone's sure gone overboard planting palm trees. We just stopped here in a park on the beach, Port Douglas. As I was saying before the battery on the camera went flat, we stopped here at a little park on the beach at Port Douglas. We're going to have some lunch. This is the beach. Couldn't wish for better weather. Perfect. Tide's right out. It's Main Street, Port Douglas. Now that's really nice. It's Port Douglas Beach. It's all the resorts down there amongst the palm trees. That water, Jesus, blue. That's where we come from down there. We had to drive through that fire, they're burning off. Here we are. Brisbane is 1460 k's from where we are now. Mexico City, Hawaii 7,000. It says Sydney 2003, but I don't know how that can be right. There's more trip meter says we've done nearly 3,000, so that must be straight line 2,000. We just pulled into a little caravan park north of Wonga. Hands from Corunda told us about it. It's right on the beach. Here we are all set up again. This place is really nice. We're not right on the beach, but we're close enough. That's it. That's as far as we're going. Staying here for the rest of my life. Alright, this'll do me. We're only a few k's south of the Daintree, so we're going to stay here and go up to have a look at the Daintree. And we mightn't stay here for good, but we'll be staying here for a while, I think. It's exactly what I like. I'm in the rainforest on the edge of a beach. Couldn't get any better. Must be pretty big tides here. Well, the water comes up past where we are here. And I don't even know it's low tide yet. The water's way out there. Someone's built a nice little chair right out in the middle of the beach, in the middle of nowhere. Huh. I think someone's pulled the plug out of the ocean. The water's all disappearing. Christine decided to try it out. Apparently way back up in the palm trees, a couple hundred yards up, there's a house. They must have put it there. There's all jungle up behind it. We come down the beach this morning, it's about 5:45 and the sun is just coming up. It'll be 20 degrees or more. That's the end of the Daintree River, just down there where the trees end. Way out there on the horizon, that's Low Isles, little island. Supposed to be another nice day today. I'd say that bit of cloud will clear. That dog's been running up and down there in the water for the last half an hour. The water's beautiful and warm. You go in there for a swim now. Except there's a big sign up there that says, keep well away from the water, crocodiles inhabit this area. Doesn't seem to worry them though, because yesterday afternoon there were 20 or 30 kids out there, out right up with nearly their heads in water. And about a dozen people. No, it doesn't seem to worry them. Yesterday afternoon down here there was a bloke prawning just out there, the prawn net, and he did 3 short runs just out and back in, caught 3 good eating fish, a whiting, and he caught a small barramundi, he threw it back, and a flounder, and something else, I don't know what it was. But he said yesterday he caught a big barramundi. He said a real big one. If I'd had some bait, I'd have went fishing, but I haven't got any bait. Yeah, they're starting to come down to launch their boats. You go right out the islands in them little tinnies. There's no waves, dead calm. That's Snapper Island over there. I reckon that bloke's going over to Snapper Island. Just had an earth-moving experience. Sitting in there having breakfast, and I must have forgotten to tighten the jockey wheel up. And it let go and the front of the van fell down. Holy mackerel, I thought it was an earthquake. Got our attention anyway. I reckon everyone in the van park would have heard it. It went off with a bang. I just had a cup of coffee up to my mouth and have a sip of it. I had coffee all over my shirt, trousers, coffee everywhere. Now, a weather report. Time is 7:14, temperature 21, barometer 1014, altimeter 0. Cars facing due east. Must be due east because it's facing straight towards the sun, coming up behind the trees. Kids are in the water already. I reckon the water would have to be probably 25 degrees. Warm as. Well, that's a good sign. While they're swimming around, there can't be too many crocodiles because it would eat them. We're just about to leave. We're going up to see Mossman Gorge, right up in the mountains. I don't know whether I want to leave here. We'll only be away a couple of hours. Boats out there fishing behind Snapper Island would be a perfect spot because the Daintree River runs straight out towards where they're fishing. It's down there. Plenty of coconuts around. They make all the walkways out of the coconuts that fall out of the trees. They lay them all along and they start to shoot. In a few years' time, make a nice little walkway underneath the coconut trees. Little cane tractor. Just about to load his load onto a train. Yeah, this is nice. This is Mossman Gorge. That's a nice spot for a swim. The water is crystal clear. See a good sized fish swimming around in there too. Jungle perch. See the colour on them. A good sized fish that. Oh, what a spot. Fish in there. Another jungle perch, they're pretty big. This would definitely be the place to be in summer or in the hot weather. Beautiful. Rainforest and jungle right along the edges of it. I'd like to walk right up the end of the gorge, but I don't think I will. If I do, I won't be able to walk tomorrow. Only about 8:30 in the morning. Oh, a little bridge across the river. A bit rickety. Whoop. Beautiful water. We were down here having a swim, we were the only ones here. And then all of a sudden, holy, the bus people come out of the bushes. Christine had to dive behind a rock and hide. Time to go. That's how they unload the semi-trailers. They just pull up next to an empty carriage and push them straight across. This bloke here's about to pull an empty one off. So don't muck about. That bloke only took, I reckon, 3 minutes to offload that load of his. And this fella's been there, he's only been there about a minute, and he's got one on already. Yeah. Bit of everything growing up here. Bananas over there on the hill, I think they're pawpaws. Looks like it, yeah, they'd be pawpaws. Sugar cane. Couple of good sized boats out there heading north. Got a long way out. One thing's for sure, we don't need an annex. We've got the best annex of the lot. Beautiful big tree. Cutting the cane. Harvesting it. This is Daintree village. This is Daintree River, where all the cruisers go from. Actually pretty good to harvesters. They separate all the leaves and rubbish and just blow the stalks out into the centre chute there. Just here, that bloke will lift that over onto some rails there, and then the semis come along and pick them up, take them down and unload them straight onto the train. There's the other full one sitting there on the rails waiting for the semis. Now, is this any good or what? Tea under the palm trees. Beautiful weather, slight breeze, about 26 degrees. Unbelievable. Listen to the sound of the waves breaking in the background. Nothing better. We didn't go down to that FNQ because we're going to go down to the beach and have a light a fire and have a bit of a sit around it. And they sound like they're having a good time down there. Well, how good is this? It's 5:45 in the morning. Just come down to watch the sun come up. It's hard to think that's the ocean. About over 20 degrees. Not a breath of wind. Christine's been going for a walk. She's been down along the beach that way. She's just walking back. We had a beautiful little fire down here last night. Well, that's how good it is. You can go out into the ocean in a rowboat. Oh, the boat's moving by itself. Hello, the dog's down again. Here he goes. He'll do that for about an hour. Couple of kids down there look like they're about to put a net in. And here comes Christine with some coffee. That's service. There's no crocodiles here. I asked a lady in the caravan park and she said no, they've never ever seen any, and nobody else they know I've seen one, any. Except in a couple of months' time the stingers come around, but no one around here's ever seen a crocodile. Even though there's signs up everywhere that says there is, but I suppose they have to be safe, cover themselves. I was talking to a bloke last night that come down from Cape Tribulation. I said to him, oh, there's no crocs around, and Cape Tribulation's only 30 k's up the coast. We're going up there today, and he said he was driving along the road and he looked down off the edge of the road and there was a big, great big croc just sunning itself on the edge of a creek with its mouth open. That's where we're going today, up to Cape Tribulation. Gee, they got some bait. They only just went straight out and back in again. It's like pilchards. Just talking to a couple of the people that went to their fisher queue last night. They said there were 60 people there, and they said the fish just kept coming and coming and coming out. He said unbelievable amount of food for $2. I reckon you've never seen anything like the amount of food they had. The owners of the caravan park put it on. These young blokes out here are still going. They've got a bucket chock-a-block full of little fish for bait, and they're still going. Must be going to use a lot of bait. This is a Daintree River ferry. We're going across here. Got to go across here to go up the Cape Tribulation. There's those signs everywhere. That cross on the tree there, I'd say that bloke didn't read the sign. On our way up to Cape Tribulation, we thought, oh, we'll come out of this bit of a track, have a look. We come onto this beach. That's Snapper Island out there. You can see the boats of the night, they pull up. There's a little sandy beach there, they anchor there. You see the lights on at the night from over where we are. The trawler. Yeah, the battery went flat again. Yeah, that's where all the little boats from down the caravan park come and fish off the island there. That caravan park is down along, down that way. That's a damn nice little caravan park, that one. It's just off the back of that beach we just looked at. Beautiful. I walked around the back, hardly anyone in it. Really nice, huh? It's nearly as nice as the one we're in now. That's the mouth of the Daintree River down there. That's a tea plantation. It's called Daintree tea. Beautiful up through here. What a nice drive. The road's alright so far. It's mostly jungle, but every now and then you come out of the open and there's a little restaurant there or something like that. Tell me, why would anyone want to go to Fiji or Bali or wherever you like when this is right next door? Have a look at that. You can't pick the difference between the sea and the sky. I've never seen that before. This is unbelievable. That's a little shop up in the trees behind the beach. Yeah, it's a little shop and a bar. There's little places like this all the way along. Every few kilometres. We just stopped out on the road to go do a bit of a walkway through the rainforest. Another beach. There's dozens of them. They're all deserted. It's right where they say, where the rainforest meets the ocean, because that's where the road runs along the edge, and that's all just jungle, rainforest. Not another beach. I just can't help myself. A few people on this one. This is Cape Tribulation. There's a little picnic area just in from the beach. Sign back there said 4-wheel drives only past this point. So this is the start of the Bloomfield track. We're going to try and get through to Cooktown on it. Let's see what it's like. Not too bad so far. It's a little bit rough. I've only got 75 k's of it, so that won't be too bad. 4-wheel drive towing an off-road camper just went past us going the other way. You knew he was pulling out some of them hills. Some of the hills I got to get back to first gear to get up them. Well, there you go. I just come through that creek, come out the other side, and there's a combi parked in the bushes. Just goes to show us where you can put some things. Well, that combi sure didn't come through from this way. Probably doesn't show up in the camera how steep this is, but it's damn steep and all rutted out and washed out. Now that's a waterfall. It's Bloomfield Falls. About halfway along the Bloomfield track. That's pretty good. I think I've heard about that mountain. It's all made out of loose rock. Yeah, it looks like all loose boulders. There's a whole mountain range of them.
be something else, isn't it?
Die sind nur außen schwarz und keiner weiß wieso. Es ist nur schwarze Steine. So ist das.
It's Cooktown up that way. We're about 10 k's from Cooktown. This is Cooktown. Not a lot to see at Cooktown. We're coming down the inland road from Cooktown. Cooktown's way back over there. It's a lot different out here to what it is on the coast. Dry as holy hell. It's about 33, 34 degrees now. Big fires everywhere. It's dry out here. Only thing that can survive out here is termites. Termite country. Oh, here we are back again. It was it was a fair way. It was 100 kilometres of four-wheel driving going, or 70 kilometres of four-wheel driving going up. And it worked out, the round trip was nearly 400 kilometres. Took us all day. We went up the coast and back inland. It's good to be back here again. Another nice day coming up. We were supposed to leave here today to head south, but I don't know, I might have another day. Well, just one more. Come here for one day and this is our fourth. These little kids here have got a throw net. They decided to pull it like a prawn net. I've been getting a few. All the little tinnies left this morning, about half a dozen of them, they've gone out to the reef. The reef's out over the horizon. 12-foot tinnies with 6-horse outboards on them. And they're going out the reef. But why wouldn't you in water like that? Bit of light mist hanging over the Daintree River mouth. That bird, it goes all night. It's only about 4 inches long. It's a tiny little bird and it lets out this huge big call. Couldn't believe it. It started the other night about 12 o'clock and I woke up and thought, oh, it's time to get up, but it was just that bird. Now it won't call. There it is. Won't call, it knows I'm video on it. There it goes. I wish I'd have bought me push bike and ride up and down all these beaches. I don't know whether it'll come out. It's something in this sand that sparkles. Whether it's pyrites or something, I don't know. What is it?
Pyrite.
Pyrites? Pyrite?
Pyrite.
Don't know. There it is. Pyrite. We've just walked down the beach a bit and it's all over the place down here. It's like gold. That's one of those rare thong trees. They only grow on this beach. That looks like about a size 8 tree. That one's really rare because it's got a sandal growing on it. They've put white things on the coconut palms, I'd say. So the people, this is the other caravan park, it's about 1 kilometre down from us. I'd say so the boaties can tell where they've got to pull their boats in. That'll be me next year. That bloke's standing up out there. It's about 50 metres from shore. Christine's out having a swim and I just come out of the water and it's beautiful, about 24 degrees, just right. Clear as anything. Fella there, he's rowing out the reef. It's only about 12 or 13 k's out. Well, I don't think so, but anyway, he's out a long way. About 9 o'clock, oh, about 25 degrees I suppose. What's it like? Like it was yesterday up at Cape Tribulation, you notice that? It won't be long you won't be able to see the difference between the sky and the water. Where the water ends and the sky starts. Bloke in that rowboat rode up into the sky. You'd swear he was up in the sky.